I'm gonna say it since nobody else will. Nicki, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. You are the nucleus of the negativity in the rapper girlies game.
If Nicki's not careful, she's gonna end up like Britney Spears.
You are done out here. They gonna get you. They gonna get you next. Don't say I didn't say it. I'm prepared for it. I really am. They're gonna tear her down.
Why? Wait, bro.
My mutual Devin just posted a video about this, and I was like, I have to go see this shit for myself because I haven't been keeping up. But oh my god, Cardi, the gift that you fucking are, the gift. Girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. Someone was like, she can't because her husband's not allowed on the premises. Even God took a day off to rest on the 7th day. So you know what? I've done enough. Not Nicki Minaj though. Nicki Minaj is like a fucking pit bull with a bone. She said, I'm not letting shit go. Birthday party be damned. Hold on. Do not bring the cake out. I gotta say some shit to this bitch real quick. Is this beef between the two an indicator of a recession? Is that what's going on right now? Because it's feeling real 2008 right now. Real 2008.
Because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck Aaliyah got to do with anything. When the fuck did she get into this conversation? Hello? Is this thing on? Are you okay? Taking Aaliyah or saying Aaliyah's name as if she can respond is crazy. Like, how you drag somebody from the dead into your beef? I'm highly confused.
I tried to tell y'all to stop listening to these secular artists. Quavo, was it worth it, dummy? No career, Takeoff going. Just in case y'all might not know what she's talking about, let me show y'all. Quavo and Takeoff did a music video called Messy. And in the beginning of the music video, they were waking up after having a bad dream. And the music video is their bad dream. Y'all peep the Halloween decorations. So one of the scenes in the music video is a gambling table that turns into a fight. Side note, as a creative director myself, every music video is planned months in advance, and every prop you see is intentional. In another scene, Quavo's on the bed holding a gun and a contract. Y'all, these props have nothing to do with the lyrics or the music video. Had to get a close-up, so y'all know I'm not bluffing. Then lastly, there's a scene with Takeoff standing next to a rest in peace sign with the Grim Reaper. Everything is intentional. So let's put this all together. Takeoff was murdered Halloween night, the most demonic night of the year, over a dice game that turned into a fight. And I know it says November 1st. He was killed at 2:30 a.m. Halloween night, which is really November 1st. But y'all get the gist. It's too much connecting the dots for this to be a coincidence. The one thing I do find ironic is that they changed the release date. This is not the original drop date. This is the actual date that Takeoff was murdered. That's really weird. So taking it all the way back to Nicki Minaj's comment, Quavo, was it worth it, dummy? No, it never is. That is the whole point of doing the deal with the devil. You're always going to come up short. It's because it is a counterfeit provision. You are only going to get fame and riches, but it's not worth your soul. And I know the whole beef is about who's the best rapper, who won the most awards, who performed here, who charted the best, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. None of this stuff can go with you. Y'all really think that in the spiritual realm that they care about awards, that they care about clout? No, they're after souls. Y'all stop playing with God and give your life to Jesus Christ.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much for clicking on these episodes. So our rap queens are back at it again. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Yeah, you heard that right. And this time it's the ugliest we've ever seen. We are talking about album sales, pregnancies, husband, children's, and even brand endorsements are being dragged into these. It's crazy, guys, and people are actually reacting on this, and it's clear now that this isn't just a rap beef anymore. It's a full-blown war playing out on social media, and people have so much to say, and I've seen people reacting. There are some that are reacting negatively, some are reacting positively. There are some people are like reacting hilariously about this, but I would love to know what is your comment on this. What do you think about this beef that is going between these two rap queens? Like, I know there are people who support both of them, and I know there are people who are like Cardi B fans, and there are people who are like Nicki Minaj fans, and they all have something to say about one of these two. And I don't know, guys, but before I actually say what I think about this, because honestly, it's ugly at this point, I'd love to know what you think about it on the comment section. I want us to watch a few of these clips of people that have actually reacted on these. And every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on this episode, credits belongs to the original creators of these videos that you're seeing on your screen. So let's just dive right ahead, and I'll come back with more commentary. Also, don't forget to tell me what you think down in the comment section. Tell me who you support on this. So let's just dive right ahead, and we'll be back.
Nicki and Cardi are so confusing because I thought they was about to fight. I really was like, when Nicki, I said, wait, Miss Nicki? She said, come fight me now, right now, come pull up. Ooh, I said, Queen, you get ghetto like that. And then Cardi, of course, you know, Cardi she a real hood street bitch. That's a real street bitch with money. She gonna say, bitch, Addy, now, field, now, what's the ad? Stop talking. What is the address? Please, I'm ready. We all ready. Bring your best bitch. Nicki says, come find me. Come on, girl. Like, come on, Nicki. I thought you was like, oh, I thought you was Miss Chun-Li. I was like, how? Nicki get down like that? What? No, she don't get like that. Because if you ask me to fight, you tell me to pull up, and I say, bitch, send the address, and you say, come find me. Why did you say you wanted to fight? You didn't want to fight.
Nicki Minaj only compares herself to Cardi B because the person she truly wants to compare herself to won't pay her no mind. Now, I am going to be using these same graphics for the next two stories. And shout out to Live Bites because they do have Tia Kemp's clip. Now, first off, the girls was fighting last night and I just woke up, so let's get into it. And again, shout out to Live Bites. I'm going to tag them below. You can actually catch these screenshots on their page. Now, Nicki Minaj, from a series of tweets that are now deleted, had been posting these lyrics that are aimed directly at Cardi B. Now, you can pause to read them, but without the beat, I don't really know how they're supposed to sound. And Nicki Minaj posted more like this. This one, she says, raw dog and pregnant with your fourth babe. Barney B. BV HPV, allegedly. And then she had posted this tweet. These are now deleted, but again, shout out to Live Bites for capturing them. Now, after she said all that, I guess it caught Cardi B's attention, and she posted this picture of her ribs, and she says, nah, because I was really baking ribs and making blonde brownies, and here come this bee bothering me on my darn Monday. Cardi then proceeded to post this picture. Now, this is Nicki Minaj's brother wearing a hot pink wig, and you could look up his charges, but I think he got a life sentence for diddling, churn. And then Cardi B posts this and says, why are you bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think. You've been in the game for 16 years and you compare yourself to your peers that started around your time, Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers that you need to be competing with. And you can't because you're doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came out. What the F are you comparing yourself to me for? Now, Cardi does bring up a valid point. If she only has 2 studio albums and is a newer artist within 7 years, why is Nicki Minaj always comparing herself to Cardi and not Taylor Swift? Then Cardi followed up and says, all right, and now this is the 3rd tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all those perks scrambling your eggs, not allegedly. Lord protect my babies. And then you can pause to read this series of tweets from Cardi B. She calls her booger sugar Barbie. The powder I have, make these come out of rehab every time. Go to your effing room. Then she says, nothing more annoying than a bored bee. Then she says here, she says, I must have You must have missed me. Crazy. Kiss my feet. Again, I'm not in the middle of any of this. I'm just reporting on what they tweeting and deleting, child. But if I had to take a wild guess, I would say it would be nice to watch Nicki Minaj compare her numbers to an artist who has a larger caliber than Cardi B. Not to say that Cardi B not gonna fight back. She's gonna fight back regardless because she truly, honestly don't care. But it's again, it kind of makes you sit back and realize, like, hey, just compare yourself to Rihanna. You guys been in the game around the same time. You got about the same number of studio albums. So isn't that your competition? And what about Beyonce? Why she don't be compete with me? Okay, let me hush because I'm getting messed.
Don't call out Cardi B and do not shit talk her kids. You guys will not listen, yo. Nicki thinks God hates every female except her. Very insecure, easily gets threatened. That is not an attribute of a queen. Calling out Cardi B on Twitter yesterday, shit talking her kids, which might get her ass whooped. It's very crazy that one woman just wants to be the only one winning and will go to any extent to bring down any other woman who is winning. Black girls will win. Girls in general will continue to win. If it makes one old lady on the side mad, let her stay mad. In fact, book her a place in Yaba Lift.
Call it what you want, but this beef between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B is quite entertaining. I love a good rap beef. And with these ladies both being from New York, their insults hit hard. They go low. Their insults are vile. They do not hold back whatsoever. These two have been very consistent. They do not like each other, and I don't think they ever will. And the thing is, I get both sides. One person feels like, hey, I'm the coach, I'm the person who put you on, you need to respect me, blah, 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 blah. But the other person feels like, you're not about to sun me. And that's just very New York on both ends. Y'all can call me messy, but I truthfully feel like this just makes music fun. Because now we're all patiently waiting for March 27th to get here so we can listen to Nicki diss Cardi and the rest of her sons. But anyways, thank you to these ladies for entertaining me before I went to bed.
People are failing to realize that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are two sides of the same coin. These women are the same. And I don't care how y'all slice it and dice it and take sides, who's right, who's wrong. After seeing those tweets, these women are not women that I want to be around in real life at all. And this is what it looks like on both sides when you choose fame. You work towards something, you go, but you don't do the inner work. You don't face your shadows. You don't face the hurts and things that you have experienced. Because then when you get to the fame, the bag, the success, the notoriety, all of that, you know what you're going to do? You're going to burn it down. Your ego is going to burn it all down because you have not faced yourself. You have not healed. Nicki Minaj has been doing it. The next one is Cardi. Because I see people saying, oh, Cardi, she's innocent, blah, 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 blah. More people on Cardi's side. But I guarantee you, if Cardi B does not heal, she will head towards the same way Nicki Minaj has been doing. Both of them are burning down their empire. Both of them are not women that I would stand next to. They're not women that I would defend at all. Absolutely not. I don't understand why y'all feel like you need to pick sides. This is terrible. No sides need to be taken. Y'all need to be like, nah, everything about this is terrible. We are not condoning this. We are not doing this because this is dark shit, y'all. This is dark. Talking about people's kids, revealing personal things about people. Like, are y'all not seeing how dark this is? And y'all feel like you need to take a side? The only side you need to be taking is, this is weird. I'm not supporting any of this.
Are you team Nicki or team Cardi? I'm team Nicki. The Caribbean queen was just defending herself. I'm team I got bills. I'm team I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a bumble pussy Ross clot. Like, I don't, like, teams after age 30, you should not be picking teams. Like, this is not the NBA finals. Like, why are people picking teams? Do you think Nicki and Cardi would pick teams if it was you? No. Like, I was on Threads, and this whole thing is getting, like, so big. Like, I was on Threads, and I was reading comments, and I read a comment where people were like, oh, I had to like block some of my friends or block some of my favorite influencers because they're team Nicki or team Cardi. And one girl was even like, oh, I had to stop talking to one of my friends from 5 years because she's team Nicki. And I find that weird. What? I went on her page and she's like 45. She's like 45 with like grown kids. Like, are you serious? People are making this seem like this is like politics or something. Like this is like Republicans versus Democrats. There's a government shutdown. There's a government shutdown. Okay, we have bigger fish to fry.
Stop lying. This is not a beef. Nicki Minaj is having a full-blown crash out. Yeah, everybody keeps saying Nicki got beef. No, she doesn't. That's not beef, baby. That's a crash out. Nicki is crashing the fuck out in front of everybody all over the place. I told y'all this is what happens when you're not the hot thing anymore. See, the spotlight dimmed, and instead of her walking off gracefully, she is kicking and screaming and knocking everything over in the process. And I said it in the very beginning, the same way you enter the industry is the same way you're going to leave it. She came in kicking and screaming, and she going to leave kicking and screaming. But here's the thing. Insecurity is very loud. Confidence is quiet. And Nicki loud as hell right about now. Every other week it's a new rant or some new person she's mad at. So yeah, this ain't no little rap beef. This a whole crash out. A loud, public, slow motion crash. The only fix for something like this, honestly, is therapy and real friends and getting her ass off the internet. Because at this point, sis done burned down the whole bridge. What y'all think? Y'all think Nicki beefing or she actually having a full-blown crash out?
I'm going to be real. I don't even think people are truly fans of Cardi's talent. They're fans of the degeneracy that she upholds and promotes and makes seem so relatable. And at the same time, people feel inferior to Nicki Minaj because she's so steadfast in who she is. She's bold, she's confident, and she's not afraid to step in men's spaces and continue to remain the woman that she is. And I feel like that's truly the battle that's going on. And that's truly what decides whether you're a Nicki fan or a Cardi fan. Whether you feel inferior to a powerful woman or you feel inspired by a powerful woman. I think that's really just what it comes down to, because a lot of it is really not even coming back to bars. Well, obviously Nicki fans bring it back to bars, but under the root of a lot of what's going on, it seems like that's really just a divide. Whether you feel inferior to a powerful woman or you feel inspired by a powerful woman. Like, don't y'all find it funny whenever a woman feels unattainable to other women, she immediately becomes the enemy of the general group of that woman, but the woman that they feel closer to is the one that they like and support. And I think that's why the Nicki fans get so much hate, is because they really don't care about the opinion of other people that are trying to tear them down, which is the same way Nicki is. And people hate that. Like, people that are trying to tear you down hate that you don't feel affected by their words. I don't know. That's just what it seems like on the surface. Well, deeper than the surface.
Honestly, guys, I don't listen to rap that much, but at least I know who Cardi B is and I know who Nicki Minaj is. And when I saw everything that's actually happening, and I got to know these on TikTok, people reacting on these and whatever they are tweeting, and it's ugly. Honestly, I didn't expect this to be coming from them, because it's crazy. And I'm just now thinking of those young people that actually look up to these two women, and they're here on Twitter acting like they're crazy, honestly, because there is no way you can even drag kids, innocent kids, to your beef. I don't know if this is all you all call clout, because if this is clout chasing, then I think this is on another level. So I was trying to see or get to understand where actually their beef started, and it seems like it started way long time ago, like back around in 2017. And how this recent beef actually escalated: Nicki mocked Cardi's pregnancy, calling her Bunny B. So I was wondering why actually people are calling her on the comment section Bunny B, and now after doing a little bit and digging into their beef and the drama that is going on, understand or get to know where this name Bunny B actually came from. And she included Cardi's daughter with words that fans say crossed a serious line, and this is how it started. And that's how Cardi decided to clap back, pointing to Nicki's husband's criminal record and her brother's past. And this is what people have been talking about, because this is actually how I even got to know that Nicki has a brother who had some criminal charges. I don't know what time that was. I didn't bother to check because that is not what we are here to discuss. So I said in the intro that even brand endorsements are being dragged into these. Like Nicki dragged Cardi's B brand deals, naming Walmart and DoorDash, basically asking, do these companies really want to be tied to Cardi after this? That's a crazy question to ask. Maybe she had a target or something of the sort, because I don't see why you'll be beefing with me but you also want to come at my brand deals and like that's how I make money. First, I don't think that's a good thing that she did there. And none of them actually wants to act like a grown-up, honestly. Now, Cardi B and Nicki's beef have been going on and off for years. And like in 2018, you remember that time that a shoe incident at Fashion Week that happened. And since then, their beef have been on and off. And this time, I think they've crossed the lines where they've got to a point of even including their kids in this beef. And this is what I'm saying. If this is cloud chasing, then I'll rather stay without selling my albums or something of the sort. Because when it gets to a point that you're even calling someone's kids ugly, yeah, it's crazy, guys, because I don't like things. Like, there is no way you can include kids in your drama. Like, you can be beefing, you two are grown-ups, you don't have to drag your kids into this drama. And the craziest part about this is that they are posting and deleting shots at each other on Twitter, where this whole saga is taking place and people are screenshotting and coming to react on this on TikTok account. So this means, in as much as they delete, so many of these things they're actually saying, like, I mean, it's actually everything that they're actually saying to each other. Remember, the internet never forgets. Like, this is a beef that's gonna go on for years, for ages. Because, I mean, when you call someone's kids ugly, or when you talk about someone's kids, and that kid grows up and they get to see this, can you imagine how that kid is gonna react? I know there's some people who are supporting Nicki Minaj, there are some people who are actually supporting Cardi B, but honestly speaking, they're not doing anything good at all. And I wish that their fans can just talk to them, or someone maybe in the industry can just tell them, you know, to put a break on these, to just end their beef, or just go to the field and, you know, fight and end these up. Because there is no way you can be dragging your kids online now and then just because you want to cloud chase or something of this sort, or just because you have a new album coming out. I mean, don't try to monetize your kids through beef. It's not right at all. As a mother, like, you wouldn't want your mother doing that to you. So can you imagine how these kids will feel when they grow up and get to understand what was going on, just because they wanted to push their career and all that, and just because they want to remain relevant, you use your kids for this? It's crazy. There's no any person that would want this. There's no any kid who would grow up and want to learn that they were actually being used to chase a cloud for their mother music career to stay relevant. They had to use their kids. I've seen there's so many other musicians, there's so many other people out there that are actually influencers, big celebrities that are having beef with each other, and they all have kids, but we never see them dragging their kids into their online drama, you know? I'd really love to know what you all think. Do you think that Nicki Minaj actually crossed the line, or do you think Cardi B crossed the line? Like, I honestly want to hear what other people have to say about this. Like, thinking with a straight mind, not just because you're a fan and because you love Cardi B, or just because you love Nicki Minaj, and you be like, I'm gonna side with whoever actually support or whoever I'm actually a fan of, because we all know that what they're doing is not right, and this is not how the music or the rap industry should be. I mean, there should be some mutual respect, and there should even be laws of not including your kids, your own children, into such kind of dramas. I'd love to know what you all think about this, and tell us if you are a Nicki Minaj fan, why you're actually supporting what she's doing. If you're a Cardi B fan, tell us also why you're actually supporting what she's doing. And tell me also if you are one of these people and you know you have kids, if you would love your kids to be dragged in such kind of a drama. I honestly want to know, because there are people that I've seen that are actually siding with these bullshit, and it's crazy, you know, seeing that you're siding with you know, kids being involved in this drama that they actually have nothing to do with. Thank you so much for watching up to this part. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't. And until the next episode, bye.